In the last 2 days, the Parliamentary Committee on Commission Statutory Authorities and State Enterprises has twice met with President Yoweri Museveni at State House in Tebe. The committee is conducting its investigations into the controversial 6 billion shillings so-called presidential handshake. The money was given to 42 government officials for their role in Uganda's successful litigation in oil cases locally and in London, UK, against 2 oil companies, Heritage and Tullow Oil. Committee Chairman Bugweri MP Abdu Katuntu told journalists in Parliament that the President assured them that whoever floated the law in preparing the cash reward would face the full force of the law.
He did say he's not shielding anybody. If anybody violated the law, he should be answerable. He should account for all his actions. And that he was very categorical. On issues of accountability and infringing the law, he said that we have to go all the way.
According to Katuntu, the President also told the committee that he wasn't aware that 5.8 billion shillings that was part of the 58 billion shillings Parliament allocated for the legal process in the oil cases in London had not been accounted for.
The President said he was not aware, but he was happy that we are going to follow it up. He also agreed that, first of all, he reiterated his commitment to accountability and said any money spent from the public coffers should be accounted for. And therefore, he was happy and encouraged us to have this money accounted for by the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs accounting officer.
The committee members who recently returned from London, where they met with external lawyers who handled the case on behalf of Uganda, told the President that $8.6 million had already been used by external lawyers.
The reason why we're asking him how this is, for him to know that by the time we directed the payment of the 6 billion, almost to lawyers, $8.6 million, you can translate it to Ugandan money, had already been expended to the external lawyers.
On the 6 billion shillings that now appears to have been irregularly spent from the budget of the Uganda Revenue Authority, Katuntu says the President was ready to have the money refunded from the presidential budget.
That a sum of 6 billion shillings, which is under contest, be debited from his donation account and be paid back to Uganda Revenue Authority.
Katuntu says the probe committee MPs had a lengthy discussion with the President on the need for a clear policy on rewards and donations to avoid a similar occurrence in future. As the MPs conclude their investigations in the next few weeks, they will also interact with former Energy Minister Saida Bumba, who reportedly gave a tax waiver to oil companies in an irregular manner. The Nakaseke North MP will explain herself.
The then means that they did not have power to exempt payment of tax. We did inform the President that this matter, we are following it up and we are going to have a conversation with the Honorable Saida Bumba.
In regard to the letter that authorized the 6 billion shillings payout, the President told the MPs that he took responsibility for ordering the reward but didn't control the manner it was done and didn't decide which budget it was drawn from.
However, he owned the contents of the letter which he had written, which said they had requested for it. That he owned. Because we asked him whether he owns the contents of the letter and he said yes. We asked him about soliciting, he said to him it doesn't matter whether they solicited or not, he wants to own it.
In the next few weeks, the committee will retreat to write its report that will then be debated in Parliament and recommendations made by the whole House. More research, NTV at Parliament.